Shalom and welcome to Israeli Salad. Throughout the past year, we've received emails from viewers who have asked us to take the show to visit different communities in Israel. So here's a visit to the community of Har Bracha. The community of Har Bracha is located on one of the higher peaks of the Cimmerian Mountains. To visit Har Bracha and to learn of the history of its location, we joined Har Bracha resident Yonatan Behar.
In the Bible, Har Bracha is called Mount Gerizim. We're going up the mountain now. Mount Gerizim is 890 meters above sea level, so it's really a straight up drive. I've gone up this mountain thousands and thousands of times, and every time I do, it just thrills me more and more.
Har Bracha was established in 1983 by a small group of dedicated idealists. Today, the town consists of more than 150 families. Har Bracha commands a stunning and strategic view of the coastal cities and the Mediterranean Sea, as well as the Jordan Valley. Har Bracha is around a 45-minute drive from the Tel Aviv Gush Dan region and 55 minutes from Jerusalem. Har Bracha is located near the Arab-populated city of Shechem. The fact that the community is located among Arab towns is probably why many refrain from visiting Har Bracha. The residents of the community, however, feel safe and secure in their vibrant and flourishing town.
We are continuing to build and settle the land. Here in the background is a new neighborhood which is affectionately called the Banana Housing neighborhood because of the bright yellow color of the houses. These are small units that are meant for newly married couples who want to continue learning in yeshiva, but at the same time getting a profession and learning in a college in Ariel, in the city of Ariel, which is about 20 minutes from here.
The combination of Torah studies and academic education is something that is strongly emphasized in Har Bracha. After students of the local Hester Yeshiva complete their 5 years of combining Torah studies and army service, many of them continue learning in yeshiva while also pursuing secular studies.
Students who are compatible continue their studies in the yeshiva, going on to become rabbis and Torah educators. The majority, however, take part in a special program run in conjunction with the College of Judea and Samaria in Ariel. There they study for scholastic degrees in various fields, and in the evenings they continue their Torah studies here on Har Bracha. This gives them the opportunity to gain a good profession and at the same time to continue growing spiritually. Many of our residents graduated from this program, becoming productive, God-living citizens who dedicate their lives to the betterment of the state of Israel and the Jewish nation.
The Hester Yeshiva is run by Rabbi Eliezer Melamed, who is also the rabbi of Har Bracha. The Har Bracha community looks at the Hester Yeshiva as the center of the town, and the Torah study at the yeshiva is seen as the core of the day-to-day life in Har Bracha.
Whenever tourists come to visit Har Bracha, I bring them first to the yeshiva to show them Israel's true nuclear reactor, spiritually speaking, of course.
Har Bracha means the mountain of blessing. This name and a lot of the inspiration that drives the local residents comes from the story of when the people of Israel reached this location on their voyage at the end of the journey from Egypt.
Some 3,000 years ago, when the Jewish nation entered the land of Israel for the first time with Joshua, the son of Nun, God commanded the Jewish nation to come to this mountain.
Following God's commandment, half of the nation stood on Mount Gerizim, and the other half stood on the adjacent Mount Eval. The Levite tribe was commanded to stand in between the two mountains, and the ceremony of the blessings and the curses of God to the nation began.
The priests and Levites were down below in Shechem holding the Holy Ark. And when the priests called out the blessings, they faced this mountain and said each and every blessing, "Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your body, and the fruit of the ground, and the fruit of your beasts," and so on and so forth. And after every blessing, the entire nation said, "Amen."
Looking forward to days when there will be more Jews in the area, the residents of Har Bracha feel that they're already part of the fulfillment of God's blessings to the people of Israel. That is, after all, what the name of the town is all about. Har Bracha, the mountain of the blessing.
And thank God today we see a tremendous blessing that still remains and is continuing from those times.
הנה זה בא, מדלג על ההרים.
Before we left Har Bracha, Yonatan asked to send the following message to our viewers.
In these difficult and uncertain times, we here on Har Bracha are continuing to build the land and strengthen the spirit of the nation. A new permanent learning hall, which will allow us to accept more students, is under construction and will be completed, please God, by September. But ladies and gentlemen, we can't do it alone. Therefore, Har Bracha has decided to go public, offering options to anyone who loves God and His holy nation Israel. Anyone whose heart moves him can obtain stocks and bonds in this highly successful and extremely important endeavor called Har Bracha. What do you receive for your investment? You receive our promise to 1. Do our utmost to continue to settle, build, and defend our holy and precious homeland for you, for ourselves, and for all of our future generations. And 2, to make sure that the blessings never stop. So all you lovers of Israel, the profits are guaranteed. Help build Har Bracha today, and may God bless you all.